Steve Jobs. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. You're on time perfectly for the interview. It's 4 o'clock exactly.
Of course I am.
So, the park, it's beautiful. I see why you picked it as the interview place.
Yeah, it's just that I've gotten used to this setting over the years, and I really like it here. It's just so amazing.
Yeah, alright. So, if you don't mind, let's sit on the bench and start the interview.
All right.
Okay. So, for the first question, tell me about your early life.
My early life. So, I was born February 24th, 1955. I was adopted the same day I was born.
Wow.
I skipped 5th grade in 1966 because I was just so smart and talented. And there was just one really weird thing. It was that 4th grade and the years before that, I was a prankster and got in trouble a lot.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and my best friend for a long time was an adult named Larry Lang. Yeah, so I was in the gifted class in 6th grade, and the problem was that I was never with kids my own age, and I was with kids older than me, and I never got to be with kids my own age, and and the kids older didn't have the same interests
That's
as
sad.
me. Yeah, and we lived in San Francisco, California at the time, but in 1967 we moved to Los Altos.
So, when you were 12, you moved?
Yes.
Okay. So, for the second question, what has been a turning point in your life?
A turning point, one of them, is in 4th grade I turned from being a prankster into a very smart, serious student.
So, why was this a turning point?
Because if it wasn't for Mrs. Hill, I would be a prankster today, probably in jail.
So,
And the second turning point, I think, is meeting Steve Wozniak because he is like the other co-founder of Apple, a really nice man, and the main engineer of Apple at the
Wow.
time. And one other one is when Apple Corporation was created January 3rd, 1977, because if not, there wouldn't be any iPads, iPhones, Macs, any of that amazing stuff.
yeah, I see what you're talking about.
And my last turning point that I'm going to talk about today is when I resigned from Apple in 1985.
Why was this a turning point?
Just because then I got to explore other stuff like Pixar and Next and these different computers and new technology.
Interesting. Okay. So, for the next question, what has been the biggest challenge you ever faced?
Well, one of them is learning matters, known as making fits or not wearing the appropriate clothes to a meeting, making the Mac, working with others, and being diagnosed with cancer in the pancreas
Ooh.
in 2003.
So, how was learning manners a challenge?
Because I was crying a lot if I didn't get my way, and I wouldn't wear the right clothes to meetings or interviews. So that really had an effect on what the people thought of me.
And what about making the Mac?
Well, everyone knows it's the best computer around.
Yes.
So that just can say it all.
So, let's go on to the next question. What has been your greatest lifetime achievement?
The greatest lifetime achievement probably 1, making the Mac,
Yes, of course.
2, learning manners, 3, being the co-founder of Apple and being worth $265 million,
That must be something special.
buying Pixar and making it successful. I bought it in 1986, and now it's really a nice company.
Wow. That's interesting. Now, for the second last question. If you could change one thing about your life, what would you change and why?
I would probably change that when I was in the gifted class, I would want to be with kids my own age. I would want this because then I could have more friends my own age and I could be more social and they would have the same interests as me.
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, and for the last one, this is probably one of the most important for the people who's watching. What advice would you give to others?
I would give to others probably be creative, follow your dreams, and here is a quote by me. Let's go invent tomorrow rather than worrying about yesterday.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so let's shake hands.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Was